Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my video review of Transformers Age of Extinction Deluxe Class Crosshairs. Now, Crosshairs was severely undeveloped in the movie. Compared to all the other new Autobots, he got the least attention, at least from my perspective. But he did look cool in the movie, and that does translate quite well to the figure here. Now, as you can see, he has some pretty cool looking paint apps. Not a whole lot of variety in color, but design, very nice. He's got these black stripes of all different shapes and sizes, and it's all over, and it's the green and the black, and it looks really cool. Like, it's really sleek and stylish, and he looks like a sports car like he's supposed to. So that I like. The other side is a little plain. A little bit more, paint apps, that would have been nice, but hey, whatever. Half of it looks cool, and it is a design. It's supposed to be half, so whatever. But yeah, it's a vehicle mode. There's nothing too special to it. It's just like any other deluxe car. It rolls. It's got a little bit of detailing there on the hubcaps. A little bit there, just a little bit of vents and whatnot. A little bit on the grill as well. You can see the Corvette logo or whatever that's supposed to be. I forget. I think it's Corvette. Whatever. On the bottom, you can see his face, his gun stored, as well as his hands. You can't really tell that those are his feet, but they will be his feet. Spoiler alert. Oh. And there's a little bit of detail there on the back, but it's mostly black, and it's just another logo and the tailpipes. And then there are the lights there, but they're not painted, so whatever. The spoiler there, whatever. It's a car. It's a car. It rolls, it does its thing, and nothing more. A little bit of size comparison here. Here he is next to his buddy Drift, as well as his buddy Hound. Now, as you can see here, size-wise, he's bigger than Drift. So he's bigger than most Deluxes in his vehicle mode, and he's actually almost the same size as Hound. Hound's just a little bit beefier in that he's a box as opposed to a curvy, sexy sports car. So, pretty big in vehicle mode, but hey, more bang for your buck, I guess, so no real complaints here. But yeah, as for his vehicle mode, that's really about it. It's pretty simple. It's, like I said, it's a deluxe car. It doesn't do much, and yeah. So, yep, there you go. So let's get on to the robot mode. And here we have Crosshairs in his robot mode, and like the vehicle mode, it's pretty sleek. I like it. It's pretty good. Now, you can see his gun there, but he does have two other guns, which I'm going to just pop off. They hide there underneath his trench coat, I guess you could call it. And I'm not going to put them back in because that would likely include or involve me untabbing these little rubber pieces, which are rubber, which is nice. It's flexible. It means you can adjust this without it having to pop right off. But those would probably pop out because you have to take them off to be able to put these guns back in. But they just peg on the underside here. They can peg in right there on the plastic right there. There's just two little holes for these those little pegs, the little handles. You can put those in his hand, just like this. Or, let's see, you can take that off, put it right there, like that. Though, they're tiny. They are very tiny, and they don't look very impressive, and you gotta overcompensate, buddy. You gotta use the bigger gun. So I'm just gonna set these off to the side. Actually, let me show them off a little bit better. Let's see if it'll focus there. Come on. There we go. Pretty simple, just black little things. Which is weird, because black things are always big, right? You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, penises. So here in his robot mode, he's got some decent articulation. It is a little joint at the shoulder, which allows for some swivel, just like that. Rotation at the bicep. 2 joints in the elbow, so you can get some complete bends upwards like that. You can see It's cool. I like that. It's good. You can get some cool poses with him in the arm like that then. Rotation in the wrist. And that's about it for the arms. The head can look side to side a little bit and just ever so slightly up and down. So it's mainly just a little bit to the side. So you can have him point his gun and look over there and be like, hey, hey. Yeah, that looked great. Comedy gold right there. And then here in the legs, it goes forwards and backwards. It's a universal joint there. Then also like his upper arm, at least, wait, nope, never mind. Kind of like his upper arm, or his elbow, I should say. It bends there, and then it rotates as well. Sorry, I thought there were two joints in the knee. I was just mistaken. That is all. And then his foot can swivel forwards just due to transformation, and then his heel can kind of pop up a little bit, but that's also just for transformation. So articulation's not that great in his legs, but he makes up for it in his arms and whatnot. You can get some pretty cool poses with this guy, but nothing too fascinating. Alright, now for some size comparison. Here he is next to Drift, as well as, let's bring in an Optimus for a change. There we go. As you can see, he's a bit shorter than Optimus. Quite a bit shorter than Optimus, actually. But, I mean, it scales decently. He wasn't that tall in the movie. Maybe a smidge taller. Maybe if you were like half an inch to an inch taller, he'd scale a little bit better. But then again, he's a deluxe and this guy's a Voyager. He scales well with Drift, just like as you saw in my Bumblebee review. Crosshairs scales well with Bumblebee as well. They're all about the same height. So that's cool. Yeah, so normal sized robot mode for a deluxe class. And as for detail on this guy in robot mode, he has some really good detailing there in his face. You can see there's some light piping there. Come on, let me cover that up a little bit more. Yeah, there you can see his really nice light piping there. Nice blue eyes. I wish his little binocular lens, whatever those are, his goggles, there we go. That's the word I was looking for, his goggles. Wish they were colored like in the movie, blue and red, but hey, whatever. He has a little bit of silver there on the torso. Nothing great. Good detailing though in the torso. There is a different version of this guy where he does have a little bit of red in there, but nothing too fancy. Some molded detailing there on the forearms, a little bit there on the gun, mainly just in the handles. His legs have a little bit, but not much. A little bit in his biceps as well. Nothing too fancy. His backpack here, it's supposed to be a trench coat. And it kind of works, but it also kind of doesn't. The only part that really works, for me at least, are these side bits with the rubber right there. It allows for some flexibility, and you can move it around. But there's no great way for storage on this back piece. It's either all the way down, back a little bit, or all the way out, which looks ridiculous. That's like, let's see, 5 inches probably. 5 inches front to back. It sticks out really far. And not on the right end. It's supposed to be on the front. They're supposed to stick out at least that far. Anyways, wow, this review is full of dick jokes. But yeah, he's a decent figure. He really is. Nothing spectacular. Again, it's a movie figure. I don't expect greatness by any stretch of the imagination from a movie figure. But he's decent. He's fairly movie accurate. He could use some more detailing, stuff like that. But again, that falls to him being a movie figure. And unlike Bumblebee, the plastic quality doesn't feel as cheap. I think it's just Bumblebee they kind of cheaped out on. But hey, it's Bumblebee. Who cares? Crosshairs, pretty cool. Should you get him? Maybe. If you like the movie and you think the character's okay, or if you just really like the way the toy looks, yeah, go for it. It feels pretty solid. It looks decent. It's worth picking up. It's not too expensive. It's a deluxe. So get this guy if you feel like you want him. There's nothing too negative about him that I can say. Yeah. So that's about it for this guy. That is Crosshairs. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.